Want to land a job working in real estate investing, but not sure what the different job functions are and where you'd fit in best? Well, stick around because in this video, we're going to go over the three main principal side real estate investment jobs and how to pick one if you're just starting out. For first dibs on all real estate financial modeling and career training videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to be notified every time we release a new video. Now, if you want to break into real estate investing and work on the principal side, meaning that you're investing in deals, there are a lot of options and it's very easy to get overwhelmed with all the options out there as far as real estate investing jobs are concerned. Now, I know when I was first going out and looking for real estate investment jobs, I was very overwhelmed and I had no idea where to look for these jobs and also which jobs fit me best based on my personality and my existing skill set. Well, by the end of this video, I want you to be able to skip that step and know exactly the kind of job that you're looking for and where to actually find that job if you're looking for a real estate investing job online. We'll also talk about the different roles in real estate investing and how to choose those based on your own personality and your career goals. Now, at this point, I've taught over 10,000 students real estate financial modeling and analysis so they can land better jobs and do more deals. So if you're looking to advance your real estate investment career or looking to build your portfolio, you're in the right place. Now, in real estate investing on the principal side, meaning the investor side, there are really three main paths that you can go down. And in my experience, different personalities and skill sets perform better in one of these three roles. So let's break it down step by step, and we'll start with the first right now. All right, so let's start out with principal role number one, which is asset management. So an asset manager is essentially someone who manages deals and property managers for a company and creates and manages budgets and also manages construction projects as well. So these are really the managers of the entire portfolio. They're not the on-site property managers and they aren't necessarily dealing with the day-to-day maintenance of each property in the portfolio. They're really focused on making sure the properties hit their business plan targets and they're managing the property managers to make sure that everything is on track on a day-to-day basis. Now, as far as the skill set needed for asset management, you really need to have interpersonal and relationship building skills, specifically to be able to work well with property managers and construction teams as well. Because you are responsible as an asset manager for the performance of your properties, and usually you'll have 8, 10, 12 different properties in a portfolio when you're working for another firm, and so you need to make sure that everyone is working together to achieve the same goals and hit the returns that your company projected when you first bought the deal. Now, how do you actually break into an asset management role? Well, usually you'll start in an asset management analyst or associate job, generally at a principal firm. So you'll be able to see the portfolio management and the asset management on a day-to-day basis, but from a financial perspective. And when you understand the finances and how to drive a business plan, then you can move on to more of an asset manager and director role. Now, principal role number two is finance and capital raising. So real estate investment firms obviously need to fund their projects, and that funding is going to come from debt and equity. But generally, you're not going to see real estate investment firms use all of their own capital in order to fund the equity for a deal. So they need professionals that are usually in-house that are going to be responsible for securing debt for projects and also raising equity for projects and even funds if the company is going to raise a fund of discretionary capital. Now, these professionals also may manage portfolio finances. So many of these roles involve a lot of Excel work and a lot of work optimizing the portfolio, projecting returns in the future, and ultimately making changes to projections and modifying the business plan as you go to optimize returns for investors. Now, as far as the skill sets that are needed, again, interpersonal and relationship building skills are key, especially when you're working with lenders and equity sources as well. So both of these as a real estate investor are really the lifeblood of your business. You can't do deals without capital sources from both debt and equity sources. So being able to build relationships with lenders and equity investors is key for a role like this. Now, you'll also need to know real estate financial analysis because you'll need to be able to work in things like equity waterfall models to understand what your profits are going to look like based on certain partnership structures with equity investors. And you'll also need to know real estate financial analysis on the debt side. So you'll need to know major loan metrics and how to size loans in order to figure out how much in loan proceeds you're likely to get from a lender. Now, to break into finance and capital raising, usually you'll look for a real estate analyst or an associate job at a bank, a life company, or a mortgage broker. So really wherever you're seeing a lot of transaction volume, where you're on the debt side or the capital raise side, and that's really the focus of that job. Now, role number 3, and generally the most popular, is acquisitions. So this is the role where you're going to source new real estate acquisition opportunities, you'll analyze real estate investments and project returns, and you'll negotiate the purchase and manage the due diligence process. So someone who works in acquisitions is usually doing all of this. They're getting new investment opportunities from the market, either through brokers or through sellers. They're touring properties, they're sending out offers to purchase, and then they're actually managing the entire transaction process to buy a deal. Now, again, the skill sets are almost identical. Interpersonal and relationship building skills are key here, except this time you really need to be focused on the brokerage community and other principals in the field. You want to be able to negotiate off-market deal opportunities because that's really where the money is made in commercial real estate investing. Now, real estate financial analysis is a must here. You need to be able to analyze a real estate investment opportunity and accurately project what your returns are likely to be based on realistic and informed assumptions. So to break into this field, usually you're going to start as a real estate analyst or an associate at a principal firm or a brokerage firm, really wherever you're seeing transaction volume and you're analyzing the acquisition of real estate investment deals. So once you know where you want to end up in the business, where do you actually find these jobs? Well, there are a lot of resources out there, but what I would suggest you starting with is going to a website called selectleaders.com. So instead of having to sift through a bunch of residential commission-based jobs on regular job posting sites, Select Leaders filters jobs out only by private equity real estate jobs. So if you're looking to break into the principal side, selectleaders.com is a great place to go, and I'll link this in the description below. All right, so now you know the 3 main principal side job functions, and you know where you might fit in best based on your own personality and skill set. But what you've probably noticed among all 3 of these, as far as skill sets are concerned, is you need to know real estate financial modeling and analysis. So to help with that, what I've done is put together a 3-part real estate financial modeling crash course, and you can actually grab that for free in the link in the description below. So if you're looking to improve your real estate financial modeling skill set and advance your real estate investment career, I'd love to have you join us in the class. Now, if you like this video, make sure to let me know by hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, and sharing it with anyone who might find this information helpful. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to post down in the comments, and I hope to see you in the next video.